Hi, folks. Sailing Prepper here. Today I'm going to talk about something that I've kept to myself, but I've thought about throughout the years of my life, which is life and death. Now, if anybody joins, that's fine. If they don't wish to stick around, that's fine too. I'm just trying to figure out some things, and I'd like to discuss some things. Now, in this theory of life and death, I have a theory of how to prolong life. Okay. And due to the fact of my recent circumstances, maybe it's time to release this theory to the world. And it's like I said, it's scientific a little bit, and it's just a theory of mine. Um, there's nothing really that important. It's just my thoughts on it. Okay, so here we go. I believe that humans can prolong their lives. There are lots of different animals that live longer than we do. And in prolonging one's life, I do believe that you can do this in one particular way. Okay. I call this a bioorganic micro machine. Okay. Some of you might be under the understanding of what a micro machine is. Micro machine is basically these really small microscopic machines, usually done with chemicals or small, like little nano machines, or what they're called. Well, bioorganic is, micro machines are a little different. What they are is you take like the natural, um, like your bacteria or your natural cells in your body, and you basically program them to do different things. And if you did that enough, a person could live a long life, whether it's regrowing teeth or rebuilding the heart from scratch. It's theoretical again. Like I said, there's nothing to prove that this could do it, except for they have been doing small little things that create it. Uh, but I believe that we could program ourselves. We could um, small versions of ourselves to maybe reproduce to a certain extent and do different jobs to make us live longer, make our skin younger, or uh, any of those things. Okay, now this wouldn't mean that you live forever, or whatever God you believe in wouldn't take you away from it. Matter make you closer to God, more enlightened. If you could live another 50 or 100 or 200 or 300 years longer than you normally would. The idea is to live longer and healthier, not to completely stop the death process. If you look at Mother Nature, it is a web of life and death, and each death actually helps out the living in a way. So like I said, this is going to be a weird one, but this is just me rambling on, I guess. Anyways, um, so if you were to do that, now there are some scientists that have researched some things based on this, but I don't think anyone's ever gone completely into it. And in theory, theoretical mind, in my understanding with it, um, if you were able to do this and live long enough, you would be wiser, and maybe we'd be able to bring some knowledge to our children or our grandchildren or our great grandchildren and explain to them, maybe by living long enough and actually understanding things better, a better way to live. And maybe that would make the world a better place. But due to the fact of consumption, which is a problem, Yeah, we would have to either expand or decrease the populations, one of the two. But whatever was left would probably live a better life. Mm. But I think that this would be a way of actually increasing and making things better. I also think that if you were to use bioorganic micro machines, people would live healthier, longer lives. It might actually stop cancerous cells and horrible little things that seem to creep in and make people's lives miserable. And the idea of it is, like I said, is not to live forever. Okay, you're still able to die. The idea is that you're healthy to the very end, that you're energetic to the very end, that you can live a very long, healthy, happy life, um, even in this day and age. And that, you know, you'd be able to, instead of having Alzheimer's and not knowing who your family was, you'd still be able to know your surroundings to the very end, that you would be able to communicate with your family and everybody would be happy. It would decrease a lot on a lot of different things. I think that this is something for people to look into. Like I said, the basis of it is to basically reprogram cells, which they have the ability to do that. They've proven that. You can look in other research of reprogramming cells. One of the things that people do is oh, I forgot the name of it now. It's they basically take cells to, like I said, regrow teeth. There's ways to do that. Um, if we were more open to things like that, we would pretty much have a better understanding of things, I think. The idea is not to use it in a bad way and be more enlightened. The idea is to use it for good, to spread good knowledge to your children and your grandchildren. But it's just a thought. Sailing Prepper signing out.